If a woman is secretly interested in you, she will always show these 3 signs. Somber life lessons, facts. It's said that the happiness of your life rests on the quality of your thoughts, but only 2% of men know what Stoicism is. Welcome to Win Stoic. Today we're going to talk about something very interesting. If a woman is secretly interested in you, she will always show these 3 signs. Somber life lessons, facts. Not even 2% of guys know that understanding these subtle cues can help them connect with others better and make relationships last longer. Have you ever noticed these signs? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to like and follow for more tips on how to live a calm and happy life. If you think a woman is secretly interested in you, her soft touch is one of the best ways to tell. Imagine you're talking to someone, maybe laughing about something you both like, and you feel her hand lightly brush against your arm. At first, this might seem like an accident, but these brief touches are often intentional attempts to get to know each other better. If a woman likes someone, she will find ways to make physical contact with them, even if it seems like something harmless. This could be a light tap on the shoulder, a soft touch on the back, or a casual brush of the hand. All of these things are non-verbal cues, quiet but powerful ways to show attention without words. To show this point, let's look at a real-life example. Imagine you're at a party with a group of friends having a lively conversation. There's a woman in the group who always finds a reason to lightly touch you. Maybe she puts her hand on your arm when she laughs, or she gently nudges you when she wants to make a point. These touches may not seem important, but they're her way of connecting with you and letting you know she's interested in Stoic philosophy in a subtle but meaningful way. The idea of subtlety and indirect speech fits well with the idea of watching without judging right away. Understanding the deeper reasons behind actions means paying attention to the little things that often mean the most. Now think about this in terms of Stoic happiness and Stoicism today. How often do we forget these little things in our daily interactions? One of the most famous Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, said it was important to pay attention to the present moment and the actions of those around us. By being aware and alert, we can better understand what other people are trying to say and respond appropriately. This small gesture is a great example of how important nonverbal communication is in relationships. It's a reminder that the simplest acts can sometimes send the most important messages. You might want to ask yourself this: how aware are you of the behavioral cues that people around you use every day? Are there times when you might miss someone's love or attention because you're not paying attention to the little things? If yes, please write yes. If not, please write no. By answering these questions, you will not only become more sensitive to other people's feelings, but you will also improve your relationships with them. In short, noticing subtle touch as a sign of attraction requires mindfulness and keen observation. It's about appreciating the silent, often unnoticed ways that people express their emotions. By accepting this understanding, you can cultivate Stoic happiness and apply Stoicism today to your relationships, creating a richer, more connected life. So the next time you feel that gentle touch, take a moment to understand what it means and respond with the awareness and wisdom of a true Stoic. The first sign to look out for is the lingering glance. If a woman is genuinely interested in you, her eyes will often show it. This isn't a quick glance, it's a long one that's filled with warmth and interest. She may try to catch your eye over and over, and when you do, there's a spark that seems to last. In our fast-paced world, where digital interactions often take precedence over face-to-face relationships, this form of silent communication is a strong sign of her attraction. Marcus Aurelius said, The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Noticing these subtle clues can be hard, but it can also be very satisfying. Moving on to the second sign, her lingering glance shows a mind considering possibilities which says more than words could ever say. Physical closeness. A woman who likes you will look for ways to be physically closer to you, like sitting next to you at a party or leaning in during talks. These small actions show that she is interested and at ease with you. Modern Stoic life lessons teach us to look at these actions with calm and thought, knowing that actions often speak louder than words. This is where the idea of what is Stoicism comes in, reminding us to stay calm and aware of the subtleties of human interaction without getting too upset or wrongly assuming what she means. The third sign is that she is copying your moves and body language. The fact that she copies your posture, movements, or even the way you talk is a strong sign that she likes you. It's a way to meet and get to know someone. Stoic philosophy, which stresses observation and self-control, can help you figure out what these signs mean. As the epic teachers said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak. By noticing these small signs, you can better understand how she feels and respond in the right way. When you learn about Stoic life lessons, including these signs not only helps you read social cues better, it also fits with the principles of what Stoicism is all about. Keeping your cool, collected and aware at all times. In today's world, we are often expected to act quickly, but real knowledge comes from waiting and observing carefully. Looking for a while, physical closeness, mirroring, and other aspects of human interaction can greatly improve your relationships and personal growth if you understand them. As you navigate the complicated worlds of attraction and relationships, remember to stay true to the Stoic principles of mindfulness and self-awareness. Even though they are subtle, these signs are strong signs of genuine interest. By applying Stoic life lessons to your daily life, you can approach relationships with calm confidence and make decisions that are both well-informed and respectful of the wisdom of the Stoics, from Marcus Aurelius to Epictetus. The advice that Titus gives is timeless and still applies to today. So the next time you notice a longing look, a touch that lasts a little longer, or the echo of your own movements in someone else, see it as a sign, a silent message that speaks to the depth of human connection and the lasting power of Stoic wisdom. The sound of laughing is the third sign. Have you ever thought if a woman is secretly interested in you? Her laughter is a subtle but powerful sign. When a woman is interested in you, she laughs more often, without planning to, and with sincerity. It's not just any laughing, it's a kind that seems to echo and fill the room with love and warmth. This kind of laughter is her way of letting you know she feels safe and happy in your company. Imagine having a funny conversation with her, and her laughter lights up the room and her face. It's not fake or polite. It comes from a genuine happiness that she can't hide. Think about this. Why do people laugh more freely and honestly when they're with someone they like? Because laughter is a natural response to pleasure and a key sign of attraction. When a woman is with someone she likes, her guard is down and she lets herself be more open and expressive. When was the last time you heard her laugh like that? Did it feel special, like a secret you might only tell each other? Marcus Aurelius said that the quality of your thoughts determines how happy you are. When she laughs this way, it shows that she has good thoughts about you and feels connected to you. Her laughter could be a sign of her happiness and attraction, that she likes being with you and finds you interesting and fun. But how can you be sure that her laughter is a sign of attraction and not just friendliness? Pay attention to the situation and how often she laughs. Does she laugh more when she's with you than when she's with other people? Does she seem to look for reasons to laugh and interact with you, even when the situation isn't particularly funny? These are signs that her laughter is more than just a social nicety. It's a sign of how she feels about you. Engage with her and ask her questions that will make her laugh more, like, "What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you?" These open-ended questions will keep the conversation going and give you more chances to hear her laughter. It's important to look at these signs with a clear head and not let your emotions get in the way of your judgment. Instead, enjoy these moments as they come and use them to learn more about how she feels. As Seneca said, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future. Her laughter is a sign of present joy, that she enjoys being with you right now. So the next time you hear it, let it be a guide to get to know her better, to get to know each other better than words. This laughter isn't just a sound, it's a sign that she likes and wants to be with you. Remember that if you keep a stoic attitude, you can handle these situations with confidence and clarity, making sure that you win stoic in all of your relationships. 14 signs her body language shows she likes you. Silent life lessons. In today's movie, we'll talk more about 14 basic verbal signs that she likes you. These are real, hidden signs that she likes you. The last sign is the one that surprises me the most, so keep an eye out for that one. It's easy to miss, but very strong. When a woman shows her wrists, it's often an unconscious sign that she likes someone. This action reveals a weak spot on the body, showing that she's willing to connect with others in the context of tough life lessons. The ancient philosopher Epictetus says that paying attention to these kinds of non-verbal cues takes mindfulness and presence. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote stresses how important it is to pay attention and observe, which are key skills for reading body language. Being able to read these signs correctly can help you handle social situations with a calm attitude, making connections that are deeper and more meaningful. To live a stoic life, you have to value wisdom and understanding in your daily life. One of the Stoic principles is to be aware and think about what you're doing. This can help your relationships and make you happier as a Stoic. By being present and aware, you can respond appropriately and build trust, embodying the Stoic wind in your interactions. When a woman looks down and away, it can mean that she is both shy and interested in you. This action usually means that she is feeling self-conscious and maybe even nervous about her interest in you. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said that the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. If you apply this to social interactions, it means that reading body language positively can lead to more satisfying connections. By looking at this sign through the lens of Stoic life lessons, you can approach interactions with understanding and empathy. Stoic principles can help you stay calm and collected in everyday situations, even when dealing with people who are difficult or conflictual. Today, Stoicism tells us to be aware and kind, knowing that every move and look has value. Being aware of this not only helps you understand other people better, but it also fits with the goal of Stoic happiness. By keeping a calm mind, you become more aware of the subtleties of body language, which can help you communicate better and build stronger connections. One important part of being silent is being aware of your thoughts and feelings. Mirroring is a strong form of body language that shows interest and comfort. It's a strong sign that a woman feels connected to you and at ease around you when she unknowingly copies your movements. This could be as simple as sipping her drink at the same time as you, or adopting the same posture as you. This mirroring can be seen as a form of harmony and synchronization that shows a higher level of connection and understanding between the two people. Marcus Aurelius said it best, "Dwell on the beauty of life watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Stoicism teaches us today how important it is to be aware and present in our relationships. This quote shows how important it is to enjoy the small and lovely things about human relationship. For example, if you notice when someone copies your actions, you can better understand and respond to how they feel. Living by the rules of what Stoicism is. Being aware of, this not only makes personal relationships better, but it also makes Stoics happier by creating deeper, more important connections. Having this Stoic attitude will help you get a Stoic wind. Getting along with others with knowledge and insight. Throwing your hair around is a standard way to show that you're interested in someone. If a woman does it a lot when you're around, she's probably trying to make herself look more attractive. According to Stoic life lessons, this action could be a mix of nervousness and a need to be seen. Recognizing and understanding these kinds of non-verbal cues will help you interact with others more successfully and with more empathy. Seneca once said that we suffer more in our minds than in real life. This Stoic wisdom reminds us not to overthink or misinterpret actions, but to stay grounded and present. For example, a woman tossing her hair can be a sign that she is interested, which helps you respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively. This fits with the Stoic way of thinking. By seeing these signs in the framework of Stoicism and emphasizing patience and understanding, you can strengthen relationships today, which will lead to Stoic happiness. Ultimately, being aware of and responding to body language can be a big Stoic win in your personal and social life. For example, a woman's limp wrists can be a subtle but telling sign of attraction. When a woman shows this body language, she's usually showing that she's open and vulnerable. This non-verbal sign shows that she is calm and at ease around you, which is an important part of attraction in the context of Stoic life lessons. To notice and understand these kinds of gestures, you need to be aware and have a good eye for things. Someone once told Epictetus that what matters is not what happens to you, but how you deal with it. How to use this Stoic knowledge in social situations. Being aware of a woman's limp wrists can help you figure out how comfortable she is and treat her with kindness and respect. This kind of awareness is a big part of Stoicism, which stresses being present and caring in all exchanges. Understanding and recognizing these signs can make a Stoic happier by helping them make real connections based on trust and mutual respect. Adopting this Stoic way of thinking will help you read social cues wisely, which will eventually lead to a Stoic win in your personal relationships. When a woman licks her lips, it can be a strong sign that she likes you. This action usually means that she is paying attention to you and is interested in the conversation. It can also be a sign of nervous excitement or anticipation in the context of Stoic life lessons. Paying attention to these kinds of things can help you understand non-verbal communication better and build stronger relationships. Seneca's saying that the only way to be truly happy is to enjoy the present without worrying about the future shows how important it is to be aware and present. For example, noticing when a woman licks her lips helps you stay involved and responding in the present, which is a central idea of Stoicism. Being aware of her cues can help you be Stoic by letting you enjoy and respond to them thoughtfully. Practicing this Stoic mindset will help you stay calm and aware, which will improve your interactions and lead to a Stoic win. Putting these thoughts into practice every day will help you build deeper, more satisfying relationships that follow the timeless rules of Stoicism. Today, 7. She looks over her shoulder a lot. If a woman looks over her shoulder at you a lot, it could be a sign that she likes you. This is usually an unconscious act that she does to see if you are watching her. It's a way for her to get your attention while also showing that she is mysterious and attractive. To pick up on these subtle cues, you need to be aware and attentive during encounters. Marcus Aurelius once said that the color of your thinking changes your soul. This quote from What is Stoicism shows how important it is to be aware and careful when reading body language. If you can tell when a woman is looking over her shoulder at you, you can figure out what she's interested in and respond in a way that shows attention. Being aware of this helps you be stoic by letting you connect more deeply and honestly with others. If you adopt a stoic mindset, you can value these small but meaningful acts, which leads to a stoic win in your social interactions. Being aware of this is a useful use of Stoicism today that helps people connect in a meaningful and respectful way. Having big pupils is one of the most obvious signs that someone likes you. It often happens unconsciously when someone is interested in you. When a woman looks at you, her pupils get bigger, which means she is more interested and aroused. This physiological response can be subtle, but it's a strong sign of how she feels from a Stoic life lessons point of view. Paying attention to such subtleties can greatly improve your understanding of nonverbal communication. Epictetus taught us that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This knowledge fits with the Stoic idea of being mindful and paying attention by seeing how her pupils grew bigger. Being fully present and involved in the moment is an important part of Stoicism. Being aware of these things not only makes your interactions better, but it also makes Stoics happier by helping them connect with others more deeply. Having a Stoic attitude helps you read these small signs correctly, which leads to deeper and more respectful relationships. Mindfulness and understanding are examples of Stoic values that you can use to make your personal relationships go well. Getting physically closer to you is one of the clearest signs that a woman likes you. This isn't just about being close, it's also a sign of comfort and interest. The room she keeps around you compared to others can tell you a lot. Epictetus says that because we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, we can listen twice as much as we speak. This quote shows how important it is to notice cues that people give you without speaking. Women who constantly move into your personal space are trying to let you know that they're okay with being there and want to get closer to you. Adding to this idea, it's important to understand the subtleties she may lean in during talks. Bringing you closer isn't just a way for her to hear you better, it's also a subconscious way for her to feel more connected. Trust is an important part of any relationship, and physical proximity is a powerful way to show it in today's world, where personal space is often guarded. This is a significant act. Also, keep an eye out for patterns. If she keeps looking for chances to be close to you, like sitting next to you at events or standing closer in casual settings, these are strong signs of her attraction. Marcus Aurelius once said that the feelings that a person has color their soul. If you pay attention to these trends, you can get a better idea of how interested she is in you. The way she uses touch can really help you understand her better as well. A light touch on the arm or a soft brush against the shoulder isn't just a friendly gesture. It's a call to connect on a deeper level. Small actions that don't seem important can be full of meaning and emotion. Seneca was right when he said that we suffer more in our minds than in real life. Instead of overthinking or misinterpreting these signs, ground yourself in their truth. You can go into your interactions with confidence and clarity. But it's important to remember that awareness isn't the same as respect. When you see these signs, make sure that your answers are kind and take her comfort into account. This method shows the Stoic virtue of temperance by encouraging a calm and thoughtful response to what she did. Stoicism is a way to look at yourself and other people through the lens of reason and ethics. Adding Stoic life lessons to your interactions can also greatly improve your relationships. By watching without judgment and responding with wisdom, you create an environment where real connections can grow. Stoic lessons can help you understand these subtle signs more clearly and with confidence, so you can make sure your actions are both respectful and meaningful. For example, when a woman touches you, it's one of the clearest signs she likes you. Seeing this through the lens of Stoic life lessons can change how you see things and how you act. Touch is a powerful way to communicate that often gets across feelings and plans better than words. If a woman finds reasons to touch you often, whether it's a light brush on the arm, a playful shove, or a gentle pat, it's a good sign that she's interested. Seneca once said that we are more often scared than hurt, and that we suffer more in our minds than in real life. This shows how important it is to not overthink these actions and instead see them for what they are, signs of love and connection. In today's world, where we only touch people we know well, these small actions can say a lot. Imagine you're at a party and she puts her hand on your shoulder while laughing at your jokes, or touches your arm to get your attention. These actions are her way of closing the distance between you and her and making you feel close and connected. Marcus Aurelius said that the color of our thinking changes our soul. Her touches show how she really feels and what she's thinking about you. Have you ever noticed how someone touching you can make you feel closer to them right away? That's because touch releases oxytocin, which is often called the love hormone, and makes you feel trusting and close to them. By realizing this, you can understand what her touch means beyond the physical sensation. It's a way for her to tell you that she feels at ease and linked with you, breaking down barriers and building a bridge of trust and intimacy. Adding Stoic happiness to this idea can have a huge effect. The Stoics taught us how to get along with other people, appreciating the present moment without overthinking or doubting it. When a woman touches you, accept it with gratitude and presence, knowing that it's a natural and beautiful way for her to show how she feels. Instead of overthinking, enjoy the moment, knowing that her touch means a deeper connection. So what do you do when you notice these signs? Respond positively and respectfully. If she touches you, smile back and show that you appreciate her affection. This creates a positive feedback loop that strengthens your bond. Always think about her safety and happiness, representing the strong virtue of temperance. Staying aware of the subtle signs of attraction and responding with awareness and respect are important lessons from Stoicism that can help you navigate relationships with clarity and purpose. Remember that Stoicism is about applying ancient wisdom to modern life in order to find happiness in the present and make meaningful connections with those around you. By recognizing and responding to the signs of attraction, you can improve your interactions and build deeper, more fulfilling relationships. What signs of love have you seen in the people you've met, and how have they changed the way you connect with them? This thought can help you understand and value the words that people don't say when they're together. If a woman lowers her voice around you, it's a subtle but strong sign that she likes you. This close gesture usually means that she feels a stronger connection and wants to create a private bubble for just the two of you. This change in tone can make conversations feel more personal and engaging, drawing you closer together. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. In this case, her voice paints a picture of her interest and affection towards you. By understanding these subtle signs, you can better handle the complexities of interpersonal relationships with a Stoic mindset. Stoic life lessons like being aware and calm can improve your interactions and lead to deeper connections. This knowledge fits with the ideas of Stoic happiness, which tells you to find happiness in small things and real interactions. Remember that in the world of Stoicism today, every action has meaning, and reading these signs can help you build stronger relationships. So when she talks softly, use it as a chance to practice Stoic win, enjoying the present with a calm and aware presence. By learning about Stoicism and following its rules, you can change how you see and react to the world around you. One subtle sign that a woman likes you is if she plays with her jewelry, like a necklace, earrings, or even a ring. This is usually done unconsciously and can be a nervous habit that shows attraction. She does this to draw attention to herself and her neckline, which is a pretty and delicate part of her body. Playing with jewelry can also be a sign of nervousness, but when two people are attracted to each other, it's usually paired with other signs like making eye contact or leaning in closer during the conversation. Pay attention to these details because they can help you understand how she feels more clearly from a Stoic point of view. Mindfulness can be practiced by paying attention to these small signs. By being aware of her tiny cues and being observant, you are practicing being present and paying attention. Understanding and appreciating the current moment and the people in it are important parts of Stoic life lessons. Also, paying attention to her actions shows respect and care, which are in line with the Stoic virtues of wisdom and kindness. It's not about overthinking every move, but about being aware of your surroundings and the people around you. If she leans toward you during a conversation, it's a clear sign that she likes and feels comfortable with you. When someone is attracted to someone, their body language shows that they want to be closer to that person. Stoicism teaches us to be aware of and in the present moment, which includes reading and interpreting other people's body language. For example, if you notice her leaning in, it means she is emotionally close to you and interested in what you are saying. Getting closer to each other. Bringing this awareness into your interactions can make your relationships better. By knowing these signs, you can react in a way that shows respect and creates a stronger connection. Stoic ideas tell us to be aware of and care about other people's feelings. This is a real-life example of what they say. Also, leaning in can be a sign of trust. When she feels safe enough to close the gap, it means she trusts you and feels safe being with you. This fits with the Stoic value of making friends who you can trust and who are honest. Exhibiting the palms is a modest but powerful way to show attraction. When a woman is interested in someone, she often does this unconsciously to show that she is open and vulnerable. This action comes from our ancestors because showing your hands can be seen as a sign of trust and non-violence. From a Stoic point of view, being open can be seen as a way to communicate honestly. Stoicism stresses how important it is to be sincere and honest in our interactions. When she shows her palms, it's a way of showing that she is interested and trusting us. Being aware of these signs helps you connect more deeply and authentically with others. It's about being present and attentive, which are highly valued in Stoicism. By noticing and respecting these cues, you can build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Also, understanding this body language helps you respond in ways that foster mutual respect and trust in Stoicism. People see relationships as important parts of life where they can show their ideals. Small acts of openness that are noticed and appreciated can lead to more peaceful and polite interactions. Thank you for watching Win Stoic. Today we talked about 3 subtle signs a woman might give you if she's secretly interested in you, based on Stoic life lessons that only 2% of men know. By understanding and recognizing these cues, you can make better connections and grow as a person. Have you seen these signs in women? Leave your stories and thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, join, and click the bell to get more information on how Stoicism can make your life and relationships better. Keep calm, and I'll see you in the next film.